Ease is not weakness, it is power. The world has trained you to believe that the harder you push, the faster things move. But the truth is the opposite. Ease is the shortcut to everything you want because ease is the vibration of alignment. When you stop fighting life and start flowing with it, the entire universe reorganizes itself around your calm. Every desire you have is already known by the universe. Every dream, every wish, every whisper of wanting has been heard. You don't have to keep proving how badly you want it. The asking is done. The allowing is what remains. Abraham Hicks teaches that the way you feel is your only real work. When you reach for thoughts that soothe you, when you calm your energy before you take action, you step into the frequency where all good things already exist. Ease is not about doing nothing. It is about doing everything from alignment. It is action from inspiration rather than action from fear. When you are aligned, even the smallest gesture carries massive creative power. When you are not, even your biggest effort will fall flat. Ease is a state of inner knowing, the deep awareness that you are already on your way. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not being tested. You are being guided. The universe never said, "Work harder, and maybe I'll deliver." It said, "Align with me and watch how I move mountains for you." Ease is the frequency that says, "I trust. I know. I am open. I am safe." The moment you release control, your natural state of allowing returns. Things start to line up. People call. Opportunities appear. Ideas flow in when you least expect them. You begin to realize that nothing was ever missing. It was simply waiting for you to stop resisting. Resistance feels like pressure, like worry, like trying to force something before it's ready. Ease feels like relief, like peace, like the soft confidence of knowing everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You have felt it before, those days when everything seems to click effortlessly. You find the perfect parking spot. The right song plays. A text arrives just as you were thinking of that person. That is alignment. That is ease in motion. The more you reach for that feeling intentionally, the faster your outer world rearranges to match it. Abraham Hicks reminds us that you cannot get to where you want to go by beating the drum of where you are. You have to find the vibration of the solution before the problem can dissolve. Ease is the bridge between the two. It is the emotional frequency that says, "I don't need to figure this out right now. I choose to feel good anyway." When you allow ease, you invite clarity. When you invite clarity, you invite inspired action. The chain reaction is always emotional first and physical second. You don't make things happen with effort. You allow them through emotional alignment. This is the greatest secret of creation. The path of least resistance isn't about laziness. It's about intelligence. The universe takes the shortest route available, and that route is always paved with ease. Imagine the difference between swimming upstream and letting the current carry you. One feels exhausting, the other feels exhilarating. Nothing has changed except your relationship with flow. When you stop fighting your current, you discover that the stream was always heading somewhere beautiful. The same is true in life. Ease allows you to see that everything is connected and that everything is already working in your favor. Ease is also the vibration of trust. It says, "I don't have to see how this will work out to believe that it will." Trust is the soil where miracles grow. Every time you soften, every time you breathe instead of panic, every time you choose appreciation over anxiety, you water that soil. You signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. The faster you relax, the faster it comes. It's not a coincidence. It's coherence. The law of attraction is not a system of punishment and reward. It is a mirror of energy. It reflects back whatever you most consistently feel. When you are aligned with ease, the mirror shows peace, flow, abundance, and perfect timing. When you are aligned with struggle, the mirror shows delay and confusion. You are never being judged, you are simply being matched. Ease is how you shift the match. So many people think that if they stop worrying, everything will fall apart. But worry does not hold your life together. Alignment does. You're not keeping your world afloat by constant tension. You're keeping it stuck. When you finally let go, you'll see how quickly the river of well-being carries you forward. It has never stopped flowing, you've just stopped trusting it. Ease is the language of the universe. It speaks through synchronicity, through timing, through the effortless unfolding of things that once seemed impossible. When you live in ease, You begin to realize that manifestation isn't about convincing the universe to give you something. It's about relaxing into what is already given. Everything you desire is already lined up in vibrational escrow. The moment you release resistance, it starts moving toward you. Abraham Hicks says that the universe is always responding to your vibration, not your words. When you say you want ease but continue to vibrate and struggle, the universe answers the vibration. When you actually begin to feel ease, even for a few moments, everything begins to shift. Ease is contagious energy. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Soon it will feel strange to struggle. You can practice ease right now. Start with your breath. Feel the air move in and out of your body. Notice that you don't have to control it. It knows what to do. That is how the universe works too. It knows how to deliver what you've asked for. Your only job is to stay open, to keep your energy light enough for the flow to find you. Ease does not mean apathy. It means engagement without attachment. It means caring deeply without fear. It means being so connected to your inner guidance that external circumstances cannot shake your peace. That is the state from which true creation happens. The vibration of ease is not passive, it is precise. It calls in the highest outcome with the gentlest touch. You'll notice that when you operate from ease, your creativity expands. Ideas come faster, decisions feel simpler, and timing becomes miraculous. Ease makes you magnetic because it aligns you with your authentic frequency. You become someone who moves through life with quiet confidence, someone who trusts their timing, someone who expects good things, and therefore receives them. Ease is the ultimate self-trust. It's the recognition that you are part of something intelligent, something loving, something infinitely capable. The universe doesn't need your worry to function. It needs your alignment. When you live in ease, you become a cooperative component in your own miracles. You start moving with the rhythm of your life instead of against it. There will still be contrast. There will still be moments that challenge your peace. But that's not a sign to abandon ease. It's a call to deepen it. Every challenge is simply another opportunity to choose calm over chaos. Abraham Hicks reminds us that the contrast is what clarifies desire. Once you know what you don't want, you can relax into what you do. Ease is how you make that pivot gracefully. Ease is also the vibration of worthiness. When you stop rushing, you are saying to life, I trust that I am worthy of time. When you stop overgiving, you are saying, I trust that I am worthy of receiving. When you stop proving, you are saying, I already know who I am. The energy of ease is rooted in the knowing that you are enough as you are. You don't have to earn abundance. You just have to allow it. When you live in ease, even small things begin to sparkle. You notice beauty in the ordinary. You find appreciation in simple moments. That appreciation becomes the magnet for more to appreciate. Ease amplifies gratitude, and gratitude amplifies manifestation. This is how the flow accelerates without effort. Ease is also magnetic because it harmonizes your heart and mind. When your mind is busy with worry, but your heart longs for peace, your energy splits. Ease reunites them, says let the mind rest. The heart already knows. Once that inner coherence returns, manifestation becomes automatic. You think it, you feel it, you see it. The more you practice ease, the more you understand that life is not something happening to you, it's something happening through you. You're the conductor of the energy, not its victim. You are the composer of the song, not the noise. When you play the notes of peace, the melody of your life changes. The harmony grows richer and the rhythm becomes natural. Ease is how you stay connected to source. It's how you stay open to guidance, intuition, and inspiration. The quieter your energy, the clearer the messages become. Start to feel when to act and when to rest, when to speak and when to listen. This is the art of allowing in motion. Ease is the embodiment of trust. Let today be your practice. Let it be the day you decide that effort is no longer your currency. Let it be the day you stop trying to earn what is already yours. The shortcut to everything you want is not hidden in complexity. It's revealed in simplicity. Ease is that simplicity. Ease is clarity. Ease is connection. You were never meant to struggle your way into expansion. You were meant to flow into it. When you align with ease, you remember that the universe's default setting is abundance. You stop asking, how will this happen? Start knowing, of course it will. That is the energy that makes miracles feel normal. So breathe, trust, let the tension fall away. Choose softness over stress, peace over panic, appreciation over doubt. Ease isn't a trick, it's truth. It's the purest state of your being, before fear tried to complicate it. And from that state, everything you've ever wanted can finally reach you. Ease is the shortcut to everything you want because ease is who you really are.